latest election, first since martial law was lifted, was boycotted by a vast majority of Marcos' opposition. And the man who's been a chief leader of the opposition and had a good chance at the presidency until martial law was declared in 1972 is with us here today on the 7 Club. He's a former senator and now a fellow at the Harvard Center for International Affairs here in the United States after leaving prison in the Philippines. Will you please welcome to the 700 Club, Mr. Benigno Aquino. Prior to 72, there was some chaos in the Philippines, wasn't there? Or is that a...
Yes, there was a chaos in my country in 72, and the students were demonstrating. There were too many guns in the street, and Mr. Marcos used this as an excuse to declare martial law to restore peace and order.
Well, now you ran as the candidacy for the presidency.
No, the presidential election was coming in 73.
73,
yes.
Okay.
You see, Mr. Marcos was elected in 65, and under the Philippine Constitution, our president cannot go beyond 8 years, and therefore he had to step out in 1973. Unfortunately, he declared martial law and the Constitution was suspended, and he's been in power since then.
There's some good things. There's obviously, or at least there seems to be religious freedom in the Philippines.
Oh yes, that's one of the greatest things. In fact, your program is one of the most popular program in my country. You know, when I was in prison for 7 years and 7 months in solitary confinement, one of the great bonuses I have is this little television that they gave me, and at 3 o'clock to 5 o'clock, your program came in strong every day, and Channel 7, which is a small station in Manila, but throws the best signal. It has one of the best programming for day. You have a pre-program on 12 o'clock slot, the student canteen, and then the 3 o'clock, 700 Club comes in, and that kept me company in my solitary cell.
7 before, not 7 before.
No, I think we came in about 76 and 7 in Manila.
That's right.
And so I was listening to this, and every time you would have a testimony, I would feel sort of a affiliation to it, because I also felt the same thing about the good Lord.
Why were you imprisoned and put in solitary confinement?
Well, the charge against me was subversion. Mr. Marcos accused me of trying to overthrow the government. Of course, I tried to overthrow him through the ballot, through a legal way. But he charged me with subversion and illegal possession.
Well, that's like the Republicans putting the Democratic contender into prison for trying to overthrow them, and vice versa. Each election.
That would be an analogy, yes.
Tell me about your relationship with the Lord in this solitary thing. Something unusual happened spiritually to you.
Well, you know, I'm a Catholic. I was born a Catholic, and 85% of the Filipino people are Christians, as you know that. But we never really read the Bible as Catholics. I don't know why. And we were instinctively Catholic. We believed in God. But as a young man, I had no time for God. I was too busy with my politics.